They got to make something about starting a podcast and like the awkward, like who says what first.
I was waiting for you. I think you were waiting for me.
I mean, there's got to be something about it.
Yeah. I'll let you take it though.
Well,
go ahead.
I guess we're started. Well, this is episode 0, Ryan. So basically, we like to do these at the beginning of seasons to, I don't know, set the stage for the season, talk about what we're talking about. This is probably my favorite studio we've ever recorded in.
Oh, 100%.
It's not even a studio. It's actually a bar. But it just, it looks cool. It's also been redone, so it's a new bar.
Yeah. Well, why don't you tell everyone where we're at?
Yeah, so we're on start of season 3 right now. Smartr. Lot new stuff. I mean, as indicated by the new filming location, but pretty much everything about the show's new. Mm-hmm. Who we're talking to is new. Ryan and I are still here. That's pretty much the only not new part. Given away probably 5 times as much as we've given away in previous seasons. We're kind of like, I don't know, it's like a foundation at this point. It's like every episode has a giveaway, and that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
And so.
No, yeah, I mean, we're switching up pretty much everything. The biggest thing is definitely leaving the studio that we were at for 2 years.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Hey, I'll love though.
Yeah. No,
I love that studio.
That studio is great, but
I've seen like 3 or 4 other podcasts in that studio, like in the same one.
No, we made it cool. We started a trend for sure.
Yeah,
so the idea with like switching up the location is we're trying to encapsulate what Lawrence is and what it's all about, and that's kind of like the idea behind this last season. Mm-hmm. Because we're seniors and we're trying to just make this a fun show, a little, I wouldn't say less informative, but less professional.
Yeah.
And more focused on the student body. And so if we're filming in that old studio, it doesn't really correlate.
It's also way more fun to have your friends on. And like nobody.
And to film in a bar.
Yeah, and to film in a bar. I mean, you and I used to do like fake podcasts. Remember when we'd come like freshman year? We'd like do fake. I mean, we'd do like, you could record yourself talking, and there's something fun about it. And so I'm definitely looking forward to getting some people on here. What's your favorite thing that we've done in the last 2 seasons, Simo?
Like favorite episode or just...
I don't know, favorite thing.
I mean, honestly, favorite thing was like that initial breakthrough of recording that first episode, because we spent so much time preparing, like, I don't know, at least like a good 3-4 months just like preparing and like getting everything ready. And then once we were actually in that studio with Say and Tay, I was kind of like, oh, holy shit, this is happening. And
like what are we gonna say now?
Yeah, what if we sound stupid on here? Like, oh my gosh. So that was kind of like a surreal honestly just kind of core memory for me for sure. And like that was also one of my favorite episodes too, because Say and Tay were awesome, and
they did a good job. And that was kind of like the first indication that students were going to be good to have on the show and stuff. So 100%, definitely looking to have more students. I wouldn't say like we only have to have students now.
No.
But it's definitely super like, I guess, lax as far as like, you don't have to have a business under you to come on the show or anything. So.
And from a numbers perspective, our 2 best episodes were with students.
Yeah, I know.
So that kind of says a lot about our audience and what they like to listen to.
And I would say no disrespect to anybody else, but sometimes it's just more fun to record with like, you know, students your age, and you just make jokes and
exactly
talk about that. And so definitely, looking forward to that. Ryan, if you could have anybody on your own podcast, who would it be? And where would you film it? And you can't say here because this is pretty cool.
This is pretty cool. If I could have anybody... So yeah, I would normally say Bill Self, but we just lost Mizzou, and he probably doesn't want to talk right now. He's probably a little busy. Let's see.
I mean, I was going to say like The Rock. Like, they don't have to be here, bro.
Oh, anybody? I'm going to need some time to think about this.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have an answer while I think?
Well, I just said I was going to say The Rock. The Rock. But I don't know. He'd be cool.
He would be cool.
I don't know what he'd be able to...
Where would you guys do it at?
He would... Probably his, like, house. I don't know.
Which one? He's
probably got a cool house. Yeah. So I'd probably do that. And what would the giveaway be on your dream episode?
Wow. I'm actually going to need a minute.
I'm giving away a car. I'm giving away, like...
I'm going to need... Okay. Might be controversial, but Elon Musk and we give away a rocket ship and we send someone to the moon.
Okay, I was gonna give away a Tesla, so he could sponsor both of our giveaways. Speaking of that, this episode actually has a giveaway as well. Probably talk about this in the mid-roll, but we have 6 $15 Johnny's gift cards for listeners of this episode, and so definitely shout out Johnny's, and you'll probably hear something more from them in a little bit. But
yep, and that's where we are right now. I don't know if we mentioned.
Oh yeah, we're also at Johnny's, and so come by, eat their food, have their drinks. It's a good time, and then $15 off for 6 people. So that's huge. There'll probably be more about, I don't know, Ryan's doing the giveaway, so if you want it,
we'll figure it out.
Or find him at school and harass him. And
we'll probably do something on Instagram. We did 1 or 2 Instagram giveaways last year. They went pretty well. They were fun.
That might be one of my favorite memories, actually, because my random buddy from Colorado was visiting, and we just forced him to be a model. And he did fantastic. It was awesome.
That's what's so fun about like creating this is there's no rules.
So much
like we can kind of do anything we want. Like, let's try to go film at a bar. Oh, let's get this guy to model for us for a Pickleman's giveaway.
Yeah, like, hey, Aaron, I know you came out to like go to the bars and stuff and hang out, but you're gonna work first, and then
there's no pressure too.
Yeah.
Because it's not a ton of people are listening to this, so like we can kind of make it fun and like I don't know. We sort of took a step back after the first 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm. So what are you thinking for timeline of like when are they going to start hearing actual episodes? I don't consider this an actual episode. So if you're listening, thanks.
Right. Quick little episode 0 timeline. I mean, so right now as we're recording this, it's December 11th. We're finishing up finals and stuff. I think the plan is to.
They probably won't hear this till 2025.
Yeah.
Depends on what we do.
I was gonna say early 2025, hopefully January. Get it out maybe before we get back to school, and then just start cranking out episodes. I know I only have 2 classes next semester. I think you only have.
Wow, what a great example! What a cool guy. We should all be looking.
You only have 2 or 3, right? We got time now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, so we'll probably start doing cool episodes. I mean, there's a lot of cool things happening in Lawrence. I mean, new bars opening up.
Yeah.
The football team just finished, and so those guys might have a little bit more time on their hands. So definitely looking to like get some cool stories on this show and do that. So probably a good time right now just to mention, like, we've had people in the past that it's kind of rare because we've never like made an open invitation, but they've been like, hey, like have me on your show. Like one of my buddies did that, and then he came on our show, and he is probably our second best episode. He had our best episode last season. So
right.
I think if you want to be on the show, or if you know somebody who'd be good on the show, 100%, please just DM us on Instagram.
Yeah.
I mean, we're more than willing to hear you out, or you know.
There's not a lot of qualifications.
I mean, we're both on the show. Like it doesn't. You don't have to do anything that special.
Yeah.
So, 100%. Yeah, do that.
Yeah. No, I mean, we're really looking for. Not anybody, but kind of anybody, because the cool thing, like,
we're not desperate, okay? We're not.
No, the cool thing with doing this is you get to sit down with someone that you maybe normally wouldn't have an hour-long conversation with.
Would not with you. It's not been forced to.
Okay. But no, then you just sort of establish that connection kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we even did that with the like older CEOs that we were talking to.
I was gonna say, like, if I can sit down with those guys and have like a genuine 45-minute to an hour-long conversation, it's so much easier to do it with somebody like your age at your same school with mutual interests.
Right.
So it's weird that we didn't catch on earlier and start only doing students, but definitely super excited for that this season.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I think it's also worth mentioning that our new studio is not a studio. It fits in a duffel bag. And so if there's any cool locations or anything in Lawrence, I think DM us where we should film, because I mean, we'll actually just film one there and probably give you credit for it if it's cool enough.
And honestly, like we tried doing this episode 0 a little bit ago, and we did it in Cooper's bedroom, and it didn't look good.
I didn't like how that sounded.
It didn't work out. But point being is, like, we're gonna try like shooting in like random locations.
No, I mean, sometimes it won't work out. We kind of got lucky with bar, but I don't know how many people have a full functioning bar that they're just gonna let us film in. Right. So shout out Johnny's. Before we get back to hearing ourselves talk, can we just acknowledge this great space we're in?
Yeah, huge shout out to Johnny's North for letting us film here. Johnny's is one of the best places in Lawrence if you're looking for food, drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
And if you're a part of an organization here in Lawrence, consider having your next event in this room that we're in right now. The Up and Under has hosted some of the best events I've been to over the years.
I agree. And in support of this episode, Johnny's is kicking in 5 gift cards for our audience, and it takes 0 effort to enter. Head to our Instagram at smartr.pod for a chance to win. Now, back to the episode.
Also, series-wise, we did a couple series last couple seasons, and so if there's a cool series or anything, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're open to.
I think each sponsor.
Ideas.
So I guess I should just say the structure of each episode. Like each episode sponsored by one business or one thing. So far we've got a few lined up. Johnny's, this one included. So shout out Johnny's again, probably 4th shout out. And then we have a few lined up with Line Leap, and then others. And so kind of cool brands that we know that students will want to win free stuff from. We're going to have those people sponsor our episodes. And so, for example, if an episode's sponsored by Line Leap, we'll probably give out about $100 worth of gift cards to 5 listeners of that episode. So every single episode, there's going to be a chance to win something. If you listen to every episode, statistically, I can almost promise that you're going to win multiple things.
Yeah, unless we go crazy viral, but that hasn't happened yet. So your chances are high.
As long as you're in Lawrence. I mean, I'm not going to start mailing stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, if you win the giveaway,
we could. I think my friend Luke won. Luke won, and he lives in Florida.
Yeah, one of our giveaway winners was in Florida,
and we just didn't give it to him.
Sorry, bro. Not in Lawrence.
No, but this year we'll give it.
This year we'll mail it. I'll personally mail it to you, or drive to Florida and give it to you.
That's what comes with season 3 of Smartr.
So that's cool. So basically, every episode we're probably gonna give away basically as much as we give away last season. So it's gonna be definitely a lot more giveaways, and so encourage you guys to stay interacted, stay connected. I'd say our Instagram and our LinkedIn are probably going to be our 2 most active social medias. Would you disagree?
For now. I mean, we'll be on TikTok, but TikTok is kind of just going to be like clips. Instagram, you're going to see more like behind the scenes content, regular feed posts. I don't know if we're doing YouTube. Are we doing YouTube?
Is it good? I don't know.
We did that in the past, but we don't have the big wide angle camera.
I also wouldn't want to watch full. I mean, unless we'll talk. No,
I've had people say that they miss the YouTube videos, so maybe we could bring it back. I don't know, but just Instagram's the main one for sure.
Some people do like medium clips on YouTube, so like a clip on Instagram's like what, 30 to 45 seconds, but on YouTube it's like 10 minutes. And that's like a medium level clip. So
we could do that.
There's definitely options for that. So hopefully we're gonna have some cool guests, some engaging conversations, some funny stories. As you can tell, it's pretty laid back now. I'm not gonna like I have to be really buttoned up when I'm talking to like a CEO.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, like those guys. And so it's definitely gonna be a lot more lax, but definitely just as valuable to listen to, hopefully. So.
Right. We're not just going to be talking about like, oh, what'd you do today? We're going to be asking similar questions that we ask the CEOs, but it's not going to be like super intense or, whatever. It's going to be laid back. But yeah, so that goes back to the point of who we're looking for guests. Really can be anyone, as long as you have a story, you're doing something different, you can bring value to the other like student listeners.
And we don't have to book a studio ahead of time anymore. There were so many obstacles to jump through.
We're mobile now.
We're mobile. As far like before we moved out of our last studio, we had to book it like a few days in advance, and it was just, I don't know. We have the capability of doing a lot more episodes now, is what I'm trying to say. And so definitely gonna have more than, I don't know. Our goal is weekly, but it might be bi-weekly at start. So definitely just expect a lot more volume of episodes, which means a lot more volume of giveaways and a lot more fun content and stuff.
You're really hitting on these giveaways.
Dude, that's my favorite part. I mean, people might be different than me. Hopefully they are. But for me, like if I'm listening to something, like I'm just trying to get something out of it for free.
Fair enough.
So, I don't know. I would say that's probably one of the more exciting parts for me, at least.
Definitely.
Do you need me to man the LinkedIn this season?
Yeah.
I'll man the LinkedIn.
I'll take Instagram.
Yeah, we have LinkedIn. Like everybody in college gets to college and starts using LinkedIn like every Monday through Friday, already hopping in the matrix, I guess. And so I'm going to start using LinkedIn.
Yep. Good idea.
I have down here, new studio is completely mobile. We could literally interview you on the roof of your house.
We're doing that. 100%.
Okay.
I mean, we're doing it on my roof.
It's just
at
in
one
my
point.
notes, and I think that the reason that I put that in there is because you and I tried to do one of those on your roof.
Yeah.
Or we thought about it. Or we thought, like,
yeah, because I have a
it'd
flat
be
roof.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
going to happen. It's going to have to be a little warmer out, but yeah, no, it's going to happen for sure. Roof episode, top of the Oriette episode.
Yeah, it's like, what, 20 degrees? Yeah, we shouldn't.
Yeah, maybe not now.
Yeah, we can't do it. Like,
Bars.
right now.
I mean, there's so many bars we could.
Yeah, fun
Try and
ones.
film in.
And so
We'll see.
hopefully the location has something to do with the episode. And so, like, if we're interviewing about, like, if we're talking to somebody about a bar, it'll probably be another bar. But don't expect every episode to have to be in a bar.
No.
I'm just excited to see it, like, everything switch up and
Right.
Hopefully they're at least relatively cool shots. Kind of starting out with a bang on this one, but
I know. Yeah, we'll see where we go. Especially too if we talk to athletes. I mean, trying to get in like one of the facilities would be cool. I know you mentioned you have a bodybuilder friend you want to talk to, so like filming.
yeah,
in
I
the
actually
gym.
blew him off last year. Like I told him, I was like, hey, yeah, you gotta like come in the studio. Like I'm super excited to talk to you.
Yeah.
Text me. He's like, all right. And then my buddy went up to him and was like, hey, I heard you're filming a podcast with Cooper. And he's like, dude, I don't know when he's going to reach out. He's like, I guess. But so I saw him today, and every time I see him, I talk to him about it. And so
Yeah.
I think we're actually going to get him on this time.
Okay, good.
So,
Good. That'd be sweet.
Film in the gym, I guess.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So there sounds like they're doing trivia or bingo or something downstairs. So
Yeah.
looking to wrap this up. But any final thoughts, Ryan? Final key takeaways.
I mean, not much other than the fact that I'm just like super excited for this last season and like our last semester of school. Like it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
But
actually.
so like it's gonna be.
It might be our
so
last
much fun
season
to-
unless things go south academically. Then we'll be back next
right,
fall.
right, which shouldn't happen. But
They
no,
might.
It's gonna be really fun, like capturing what life is like in Lawrence, Kansas in
Mm-hmm.
2025. Like I think it's gonna be, if anything, if views are low, whatever. This is a super fun project that I know we're gonna look back on one day, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, thank you to everyone who's gonna join us this semester or next semester. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm pumped.
Yeah. What about you? Final thoughts? Words of
Man.
wisdom?
Giveaways, man.
Giveaways.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I agree with you. I think this will be something cool to look back on. You see those videos of like people in the 80s at college, like, oh my, I wish I like lived back then. I mean, they were able to record it and they had way less technology. And so
Right.
it would be bad if nobody like captured any sort of conversations here. Also, every episode
Yeah.
I've done is a conversation that wouldn't have happened if I didn't like reach out to
Exactly.
that person and say, I know it's weird, but do you
Yeah.
want to come to the basement of a public library
Yeah.
and talk to me? Because I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yep.
a lot of people don't say yes to that, and so
Exactly. And going off of like what you're saying with like the 80s and whatever, like obviously so much is everything is captured on video and photo these days, like everything.
Yeah.
But like the podcast itself is so much different because it is a one-on-one or two-on-one conversation with maybe someone you don't know well, and it's an hour long, and that rarely happens.
yeah,
You know, if you go out and talk to someone to meet someone, you're going to talk to them for like 2 minutes and then probably forget everything they said. So
yeah,
no, it's
more meaningful conversations.
exactly. I'm excited.
You don't always have meaningful
And
conversations.
I don't know if we mentioned, but I'm going to be intervieing people.
Oh yeah, Ryan gets the interview.
Yeah.
I
Cooper
I
finally let
I
me.
know it's
I've been
because
begging.
yeah every
Please.
whenever he would turn
I'm
his
not
mic
just a
on, and be like,
camera
oh hey, by
boy."
the way, I can relate to what you. I'm always like, Ryan, shut up, Ryan, shut up. No,
No, I'm going to give a hella good insight.
yeah, Ryan's gonna be great for that, and so and it'll give me a break.
Yep.
I can.
Then
what
you can
do
edit.
do?
You can edit my clips.
Do I just look at the cameras the whole hour, play my
Yes.
phone, do the Wordle?
Yep.
All right, well, that's good. Thanks for tuning in.
That's good.
Thanks for listening. DM us on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Shout out Johnny's.
Shout out Johnny's. Yeah, thanks
Free
for hosting
money.
us.
Free money.
Yeah, if you want that gift card, look at our Instagram, and you can see the the giveaway on our Instagram. So
Giveaways.
woo! Thanks for listening.